We're joined today by Dan Bossi with Ag Resource Company. Dan, as we look at overall planting progress, obviously pretty slow here. What does this mean for the month of May as we look at markets and trying to get our arms around what to expect with production in 2022?
Yeah, the only thing we can say with certainty today is that we are delayed. We can look at other delayed years in which the summer was favorable, we had an extended fall, and we maybe met trendline yield. But what the late planting really does to us is means we have to have a lot of good things happen during the summer growing season. Planting dates are one of the equations, an important part of the equation. But boy, it means that summer weather and then that fall is going to be ultra important for the market going forward. The only thing we can say today is that if we look back at late planted years, we think we're going to be in that. We won't know that until about the 10th of May. But if we are in a late planted year, we can say that record corn yields seem to be a very big rarity. And so remember, USDA is forecasting a U.S. corn yield this year of 181 bushels an acre. They'll likely keep that yield in their May WASDE report coming up on the 12th. Last year was a record corn yield at 177. So our argument would be that WASDE is probably 4 or 5 bushels per acre too high in its corn yield as we see it today because of planting dates.
And what does that mean overall for global supplies if this kind of bears out and holds true?
Well, the supply news keeps tightening. If you think about losing 0.5 or 1 million acres due to prevent plant, maybe in the northern plains, prevent plant dates start creeping up on us about the 20th of May. And it's really a good option this year with high input costs. And of course, the revenue, 55% of revenue, looks very attractive economically. And then if we start to pull back bushels, our corn end stocks for new crop were under 1 billion bushels already. If you start getting closer to 800 or 700, December corn does not have a lot of potential to drop very far below $7 a bushel.
All right, well, it'll be something that we keep an eye on. Obviously, we've got a couple of weeks to play with here. Dan, sure appreciate it as always. Thanks for being here. We'll be back with more Ag Day coming up in just a minute.